Whilst most Filipinos associate words like rebellion and mutiny with distant centuries buried deep within history books, I'm here to tell an event that proves these conceptions wrong and remind the people of a military mutiny that happened in the 2000s due to grave and insufferable corruption that made the Filipino people suffer greatly. Welcome to Staff Sewan Vision number 9, The Oakwood Mutiny and Manila Peninsula Siege. Back in July 27, 2003, about 300 armed defectors of the AFP and the PNP, led by Army Captain Gerardo Gambala and Navy Lieutenant Antonio Trillanes IV, who is now a former senator, seized and occupied the Oakwood Premier in Glorieta, Makati. This group called themselves Magdalo. The occupation of Oakwood lasted for almost 20 hours, where the military rebels expressed their grievances against the corrupt government of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. The mutiny expressed their grievances and raised issues on three main accusations. First, the group raises issues on anomalies in the militaries and made accusations that the Arroyo administration were selling firearms and ammunition to enemy groups like the MILF, Abu Sayyaf, and the NPA to further enrich themselves. Second, the group accused the Arroyo administration of ordering bombings in Davao City, then ascribed it to the MILF so that Arroyo's request, support from the US, would be threatened. The third and last main accusation was that they revealed that the Arroyo administration was actually planning to declare a martial law in August of the same year after a period of planned bombings to make sure that the president would stay in power. And naturally, these accusations shook the entire nation and even angered the former president. The rebels then demanded the resignation of top military officials and President Arroyo herself. Eventually, after some negotiations and after a messy press conference where the Magdalo soldiers expressed their grievances, they finally agreed to peacefully surrender. But most of them knew that nothing was gonna happen even after this event due to the corruption of the government.
Pero kakaiba ang reaksyon ni Trillanes. Malungkot, naluluha. Tapos na nga raw ang krisis, pero meron daw kayang magbabago.
I believe na itong reforms na to, this will not come within my lifetime.
The mutineers were imprisoned after that, but their fight against the corruption of the government didn't end there, because 4 years later, it happened again. On November 29, 2007, former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV, who by then was already detained due to his role in the Oakwood Mutiny, suddenly walked out of a courtroom during his trial together with several soldiers and supporters, which then later was revealed by Trillanes that some guards actually helped and followed them until the government forces arrived.
Well, probably I can tell this now, pero sumama sa amin actually mga bantay namin.
Oh, was this
Kasi hindi naman pwedeng mangyari yon, di ba? Na
True.
nakakalabas kami, ang dami ng bantay.
And they marched through Makati once again. This time their destination was the Manila Peninsula Hotel. The group occupied the hotel, called on the public and military to join them, and once again demanded the resignation of former President GMA, except this time the government responded much more aggressively. Armored vehicles surrounded the hotel. Heavily armed troops stormed the building. This time, the siege only lasted several hours before Trillanes and the others surrendered once again. The mutineers and several journalists who sided with the mutineers covering the event were temporarily arrested and detained. 3 years later, in 2010, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo's term finally ended, and the new administration by then former President Benigno Noynoy Aquino III then granted the Magdalo Group an amnesty, effectively ending their rebellion charges. And despite multiple attempts which may look like failure in one's end, helped the Magdalo fight corruption in their own way. And up to this date, they are still fighting corruption, most specifically former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV, this time against the former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, the corruption of their family, and the impunity of his administration. This time, they are fighting internally. And regardless of where people stand politically, The Oakwood Mutiny and the Manila Peninsula Siege of the 2000s shows us that the fight against corruption still has not ended. It shows us that fighting for our country's good hasn't ended in the pages of the history books. It is still ongoing. But despite this, it also showed us two sides of the same coin of lessons. It shows us that violence and force, which could have caused further damage, is not the solution. But it also shows us the consequence of such insufferable corruption. Thank you so much.